Make sure to edit that out. Anyways, hey, everybody, full throttle kind of guy, checking in from the hood. Daylight's burning, middle of a playoff game, so I figured I'd come out real quick. Raiders are sucking as always. Anyways, wanted to show a little bit more about the Dart. I know I've talked about it, seen kind of some still images, but just to kind of bring you up to speed, got the 74 Dart. Initially, when I got it from the guy, he said it was a 76, but turns out it's actually a 74, which is nice because you don't have to worry about emissions or what they call DEQ out in this neck of the woods. Let me do a camera flip and so you can see a little bit more about the car itself. Give me just a second. So again, 74 Dodge Dart. It's a swinger. So it's got the 318 904 transmission, and I believe it's like a 7.5 inch rear end, which, you know, why they did that is beyond me. Could have spent a couple extra bucks and jammed a 8 1/4 rear end up in there rather than, you know, the weak ass 7.5 inch. I know some people are like 7.5 inches is good enough, but if you want to do anything performance oriented, it's not going to last. Pretty straight car, needs a little bit of work and everything, but just needed something for a family cruiser where you can just, you know, load up the family, you know, do shopping. When my Nova got a battery and some other things in the trunk, so that's out of the question, but this will just do really nicely in that. Wasn't a bad little deal on the car. From what I was told, belonged to one cat who owned it, and what happened was he was in the midst of a divorce, and you know, the car basically sat for almost like 8 years. So one of the things I thought that was kind of cool about the car was, one, it's complete and it's, you know, pretty original, but it's, you know, unmolested, which is nice. I mean, interior, other than the headliner, and I do have a replacement headliner, and of course the carpet is complete crap, but the dash isn't too bad. It's got a couple of hairline cracks, but nothing a little vinyl patchwork won't be able to take care of. Door panels, everything's okay. Rear seat, pretty good, and as you can see, the front bench seat. So what I like, it's really complete. Just needs a couple of odds and ends. One of my favorite features, and when I say this is favorite, I'm kidding. Freaking Wink one-piece mirror. It's like, yeah, 1988 called, they want their technology back. The car did come with Krieger mags, which is nice. They're, believe it or not, 15 inches. So that's actually kind of cool. I think they're like 15 by 6 all the way around. So I've got some staggered 15s on it until I find some, you know, bullets. I'll just stick with that for now. But non-AC car, does have power steering. I've got the shroud. It's just it's in my garage. So I was still tinkering around with when I replaced the original radiator, because that thing was a goner. But came with a 4-manifold Edelbrock carb, and then of course a little air cleaner action. But like I said, it's just sleepily stock. The engine itself is like super tired. It's seen better days. So I've got a roller cam 360 that we'll be putting into this. Just got to pick up the appropriate oil pan, pick up for the pan itself, want everything brand new. And I can just transplant a lot of the hard parts from this to that. But, you know, I'll get a brand new, you know, water pump, of course. I'll just use the same timing chain cover. And the block itself that I've got that we're going to be using, it's complete. It was a fuel injected, or whatever they call that version of their, like, carb fuel injected, but I'm going to just stick with old school tech on it, performer. Basically everything from the manifold up is going to go back onto that one. The jury's out as far as doing headers on this. From my understanding, as A-body headers are kind of a pain in the ass, so not really up to that. It's got its, typical Mopar, challenges as far as some like surface rust and whatnot. It was originally a vinyl top car, from what I can tell. Work done around to kind of prep and get that done. Not really good. So I do like the color, but originally it was a gold colored Mopar, and I'm leaning into going back to the gold because I think the gold looks pretty cool and it's pretty unique, and you don't see a lot of gold colored Mopars. People love that sassy green and that plum crazy, but like I said, as far as keeping it original and just to be able to drive it and enjoy it with the family, I think it's hard to put a price tag on it. I'll enjoy it for like a year or two, then I'll just flip it, or unless somebody makes me a ridiculous offer on it, I'll just blow it out at that point in time. But yep, so that's the Dart, and that's pretty much what's up. So I just wanted to check in and kind of keep in tune with what I told you I was going to do. So there you have it. So introducing the Dart. I will talk to you guys later. I'll do a quick upload on this today, and if anything changes, I'll get something out probably on the Galaxy next. Everyone have a great weekend. Play it easy. Stay safe, and be kind to one another. Full Throttle Guy kind of out.